Do everybody. Welcome to the Loyola Academy O'Grady Thanksgiving Tournament semifinals. Loyola versus St Viator. And we've started this one underway. St Viator in the white, Loyola in their gold uniforms over to the far side. Back behind the Loyola gold over here to the near side. Out to center ice, picked up by the defense of the Lions of St Viator. They put it into the zone, right back out. They hit. And the Lions into the zone. They shot that right into traffic. Up to the near side, wrapped it around, and Loyola having trouble getting it out of the zone. Cleared ahead. Picked up, dragged around a little bit, got into the zone, ran into traffic. And Loyola with a line change. At the defense, the Ramblers wrap it around and the breakout. Spread out into the zone. And sent deep. And that's going to be icing against St Viator. Near side. Scrumming it. Over to the far side. And dumped deep into the corner. Dead corner. Guys a little slower there. Picked up by the Ramblers. Dragging along the blue line before able to get it out of the zone. Tried to backhand it ahead and picked up in St Viator. Also with a line change. Deflection though was a shot. A safe of shallow angle. To the dead corner. Cleared out at top. All set to the far side. St Viator, probably the number 3 team in state right now. Mine. Loyola and New Trier. I'm not ranking them. I'm just saying those are the 3 that seem to be doing Lumbrook North appears to be coming alive a little bit. Put deep back behind the goal. Out the air side. And sent deep into the zone. And it was icing against Loyola. And again sent deep. And again icing. First period action. Backhanded a hit. In on the right wing rather. Up top. And the Lions will send it deep. To the corner. It was blocked on the wrap around the boards. Cleared out a hit. Center ice. You notice I don't use player names. It's a team sport. The success of a team is as a team. Shot and a save. Back behind the goal. To the near side. Put over to the far side. And players who have problems with that are generally players who are not out there for the team. Back behind the goal. Over here to the near side. And clears out the center ice. Missed on the pass. Bouncing around in the legs. Cleared out the center ice. Flipped back in. And the outlet pass, missed connections. Heavy check at the blue line. And it was offside. Off the boards. Put back into the zone, offside again. And twice now St. Viator's been caught with their feet in the cookie jar. Picked up by the Lions. The long shot, the save, and grabbed and held on. To the near side. They'll scrum it along. Up top, and mishandled by the Ramblers, and the Viator Lions control it. Now the Ramblers out a hit on the pass. Cleared deep into the zone, back behind the goal line. Centered ahead. And again deep. Cleared out to the point. Over here to the near side. The shot ran into traffic. Brought back into the zone. The shot, the save. Back behind the goal line, wrapped around to the near side. Straight ahead. And brought into the zone offside. 10:33 left to play here in the period. Right in front, shot, save, and held on. Now he got open tight in the slot, but a lot of goalie in front of him. To the far side. Now the Ramblers bring it into the zone. And oversticked it. And the Lions bring it back. Back behind the goal, over to the far side. Now cleared ahead. Back at the defense. Picked up by the Ramblers. They bring it into the zone, spread it out. He shot all the way through. Over to the far side. And now grabbed and held on for the whistle stopping play. To the near side. Now on the near board, cleared. And sent deep. Look back into the zone. To the far side, out ahead. Now picked up by the Ramblers. They get it into the zone. To the corner. Back up top. Bouncing it around a little bit. Spread it out. All set to that far side. Out the center ice. Over here to the near side. Back behind the goal line. Up ahead on the pass. Bouncing it around a little bit now. Taken by the Lions. They'll try to feed it out of the zone instead of the long shot from the point. And the save wrapped around to the far side. Trying to go for someplace with it. Instead, St. Viator gets it into the zone. Bunching up in the corner. Out to the point. And sent back deep into the zone. Wrapped around to the near side. And set up goes to the far side out to center ice. Ramblers bring it into the zone. Tried to get the shot, couldn't do it. Right into the slot. Taken away by St. Viator. Stolen right back. Held in the zone. Picked up by the Lions, and they will send it ahead. And that's icing. They send it too soon. Tried to center. One of the defenders there. Cleared out ahead. To the near side.
The zoom is different.
Cleared. Bouncing around on the board. Spread out into the zone on the backhand, looking for the pass across ice. And the backdoor play, but the door was shut before it even got there. And offside. Into the zone. Back behind the goal, wrapped around to the far side, out to the point, over here to the near side. The big blaster, and that boomed wide. Far side and cleared out the center ice. Picked up, and the give and go into the zone. The shot on the left wing and the save, and grabbed and held on. First period action here on the network. This is the Thanksgiving tournament, Loyola O'Grady tournament. And a long shot to save from a shot taken by the St. Viator Lions. Over to the side. They scrum it along a little bit. Back behind the goal line. On the far side now, cleared ahead. Brought into the zone. Now back behind the goal, over here to the near side. Deep to the corner, back behind the goal, wrapped around to the near side. Bouncing puck, picked up and cleared ahead. And sent deep. And again, cleared out the center ice. Heavy check. Over to the far side. And they scrum it along once more. Take it to the near side. Picked up by the Ramblers. The shot, the save. Grabbed and held on. Got a little snapshot away. And the save. Near side. Try again. Got it into the slot. Chased after it, but St. Viator cleared it out of harm's way. The long shot and the save. And held on. And came out of the zone and back in for the offside. Picked up by the Ramblers. The shot, the save, and held on. No score, first period. And we had a little issue right off the face-off. Cleared ahead to the blue line. Now the Ramblers backhanded deep to the dead corner over to the far corner along the boards. I've always maintained the more the play is along the boards, the icing call, the less talented the team. That is to say, play where it is entirely along the boards. Near side, there's a shot and the save. It might have been a bell ringer. Sent deep. Out and cleared ahead. And picked up by the Ramblers. Shot, save, rebound. Oh, just shot it wide. Out top. Bouncing puck picked up by the St Viator Lions. Now the Ramblers pick it up, bring it in the zone. Cleared up top. Try again. Tried for the shot. No, that's dislodged. The goalie kicked his feet back. Dislodged the net. And a quick little flurry there. And sent deep. Won't be icing. An attempt at it before across the goal line by St Viator prevented that icing. I don't know. I don't think it would have gotten across the goal line, actually. And offside. Ramblers get caught with their feet in the cookie jar. To the far side. Now cleared ahead. Picked up. Into the zone. Shallow angle, nope. Far side. Put to the near side. Cleared out ahead. And again back behind the goal. Sent to the near side. Cleared ahead. And the long shot to save. And grabbed and held on. Shot from the left wing. And offside at the faceoff. We'll do it again. And it was the Ramblers that were offside. Shot to save. Near side. Dead corner. They battle along with it. Spread it out. Down the man goes. Up back deep to the corner. Off the boards. Scrumming it, and the whistle stops play. To the near side, out ahead, into the corner, tried to center all the way through, far side. And an injured player down. Back behind the plane. Not too serious, apparently. Maybe just the wind knocked out of him. Back behind the goal. Picked up by the St Viator Lions. They clear it ahead. Ramblers put it right back into the zone. And cleared as the horn sounds at the end of the first period. At the end of the first period of play, no score between Loyola and St. Viator. We'll be back with more here on the network in just a moment. on the cable and the internet. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. At dusk, dawn, or night, make sure you turn on your lights. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And we're set for the face-off here to start the second period. The draw won by the Ramblers. Now picked up on near side. Cleared ahead. Swatted at a little bit. Put back into the zone. Back behind the goal. Off the boards. Cleared out the center ice and put back in. And that turned out to be a shot on goal. Grabbed and held on. Side of the net. Ramblers get it to center ice. And we lose the puck into the bench over there on the far side. Near side. Picked up by the Ramblers. Shot from the right wing at the save. Cleared. And that will not be icing. Meant to find the man, but it was kind of a little zigzag play on the part of the Ramblers. Now they continue to work it into the zone. The shot attempt was blocked as soon as they got underway. Out at the point, they'll strum it along with the boards a little bit over to the far side. And now Lions into the zone. The shot attempt didn't quite work. Picked up and out to the high slot. The shot bounced over the goalie, but taken out of harm's way by the defense. To the near side. And the Lions into the zone. Bouncing around out at the point. And now sent deep. And that's icing. On the far side. And we'll lose the puck. Gain a face-off. Went into the bench, so that's why the face-off goes to center ice. Ramblers sent it in and turned out to be a long shot on goal from beyond the blue line. Now sent deep. Bouncing it around a little bit. Picked up by the Ramblers. Held in the zone, into the slot, over to the far side. Back behind the goal. Centering attempt, blind side, but nobody was coming up the slot. Picked up and over here to the near side, and again, trying to find somebody over here, and there wasn't anybody there for St Viator. Here's the shot. And the save, and Clampton held on for the whistle stopping play. Ramblers right off the face-off. Shot and the save, and deflected out of the rink. We'll have another face-off. Near side. Cleared ahead. Spread it out. Put to the far side. And sent deep. Centered. Up top. Over to the wing. Look for the back door. The shot and shot it wide. Set up the puck before he took the shot. Gave the goalie time to get over there. Now back behind the goal. Right into the slot. The shot to goal. And the Loyola Ramblers on the board first at 12:54 the period. Winner of this game will play New Trier. New Trier had a little trouble waking up this morning, but Glenbrook North took them to OT. But New Trier did win to continue their unbeaten streak, and will face the winner of this game for the championship of the tournament. And sent deep, and the whistle stops play, and that's icing. Behind the goal. Forward checker met him there. Near side. Back behind the goal. Scrumming along in the corner. Pops free to the other side. Now back out to the point. Held in the zone. Back to the corner, to the sideboards rather. Out to the corner. And they battle for it there. Cleared out top, couldn't keep it in the zone. And the Ramblers put it back in and will make a line change. Cleared ahead. Had the man up the slot there. He was open, but didn't think they could get it to him with the Rambler defense in the way. Back behind the goal. Set the play. Out ahead on the pass, on the give and go, and that was way off. And set deep in, and yet another icing call. The cake is getting frosted well today. A lot of icing calls. Cleared out the center ice. Back to the Rambler end. Loyola will set it on the near side, straight ahead. Outlet pass misconnections over to the far side. Put back deep. Off the boards, cleared to center ice. Flip back into the zone, back behind the goal line. They battle for it in the corner. Out to center and now into the zone again. They shot the save and the whistle stopping play as it's held on. This stopped the play progression. Back behind the goal, over to the far side. And right into the slot, the shot, the save. Try again to do that. This time the St Viator Lions take it away. Bring it into the zone. Shot was way wide over to the far side. Out to the point. Cleared to center ice. On the backhand. And didn't really get the shot away. A backhand shot is not as strong as a forehand shot. And it's also, generally speaking, not as accurate. Long shot and the save from the high left wing. Puck bounces around over to the far side. Cleared to center ice. Put to the near side now into the zone. Ramblers set the play up. Cleared to center ice. Put over here on the near side. The shot and the save and held on. The face-off controlled by St. Viator. They were looking for a screen, the man in the slot. Ramblers took it away, clear it out, bring it down the zone. The Viator Lions put it back into the zone here on the near side, over to the far side. Bouncing it around a little bit. And sent deep. Ramblers with it. It's been a clean played game. No penalties yet in this one. And we're about halfway done with the game. Into the zone. Back behind the goal line. Out to the point, held in the zone. Out to the high slot. The turnaround ran into a leg. That one stung a little bit, I guess. Out at the point. 2 men standing there. Now picked up by the St. Viator Lions. They'll clear it to center ice. St. Viator will bring it back into the zone. And shot to save. And now on the end of that, a little push and shove. And a little extracurricular activity. Up top, near side. Back behind the goal. A battle for it along the boards, and we lose it out of the rink. You're watching hockey action on the Metro Chicago Sports Network, on the cable and the internet. Along the boards. Looking for a place to go with it. Back behind the goal. Centered into the slot. Over here to the near side. Looking and tried to center it. Couldn't get it there. Up top and cleared to the near side. And sent deep. A long outlet pass ahead into the zone. And a shot to save, and then again some extracurricular stuff. And they're both going to go. So coincidental penalties. Back behind the goal line. Out top to the corner. As the shot ran into traffic. Out to the point, 1-0 Loyola. Shot booms wide. Picked up and skated ahead. To the near side. Cleared out the center ice. And the long shot to save. Cleared again to center ice and brought into the zone. The shot and a goal. And it's 2-0 Loyola. At 5:43 left to play in the period. Picked up and over on the far side. Brought into the zone. Offside. Ramblers got caught with their feet in the cookie jar. Near side. Cleared. And that's icing. The face-off. The shot and bounces away. Back behind the goal. Up top, the shot dribbled to the goal. The goalie was partially screened, but able to follow it in. Over to the far side. Picked up, cleared, and nearly a breakaway. The pass didn't find connections, though. And it's something of a cherry pick move. There's a shot. That's wide. Back behind the goal line. Over here to the near side. Picked up by the Lions. Up top. Into the slot. There's the shot. No. And cleared. And some more icing on the cake. And another icing call. Better be a big wedding cake, the amount of icing we've had tonight. Spread it out. Into the zone. Back behind the goal line. And we lose the puck out of the rink on the backhand. Winding down the second period. Shot to goal. It's the St Viator Lions on the board. 3:49, time of the period. Time of the goal. And it is now 2-1. Outside at the face-off. We'll do it again. On the far side now, wrapped around over here to the near side. Up top. To the far side. And cleared. It turned out to be a long shot on goal. That washed off the icing. Near side. Rambler defender knocked down. There's a little backhand shot all the way around to the far side. The shot knocked down at the defense. Ramblers get it out of harm's way. Into the zone and offside. And the Ramblers caught with their feet in the cookie jar again. Near side. Battling along. Back behind the goal line as we get to about 2 minutes and change or so left to play in the period. Now the shot, the save, grabbed and held on. In the corner. Now, cleared back ahead. The Lions get it to the dead corner. Picked up there by the Rambler defense. Over here to the near side. Cleared ahead. And just kind of dumping it into the zone. Picked up at the goal line. And the whistle and the stoppage of play accidentally knocked it out of the rink. Now the Ramblers right into the slot. The shot wide. And a whistle, stoppage of play. As the net was dislodged, I believe. Yep. Yep. Up top. Back, wrap around. They'll scrum it along. And again, the net dislodged, this time by the Rambler or the player in the crease, one or the other. Rambler player in the St Viator goalie crease. Back behind the goal line. And a whistle and a stoppage of play. And we're done with the period. Or do we have a penalty coming up? I think we got a penalty coming up for slashing. Loyola penalty for slashing. Well, we've got a lot of time left in the period. Minute 57 left to play in the period. And the minor for slashing. The shot wide. The Ramblers down a man. Up a goal over the St Viator Lions. Semifinals of the tournament. All the way through over here to the near side, out to the high slot. And sent deep to the corner. There was not a shot. Picked up, and the Ramblers will send it deep. Wrapped around to the far side. Forechecker picked it up as the Lions were making a line change. Into the zone. Takes the shot. Shot it high and wide. That was one your eyes bug out of your head. Geez, I got the whole net in front of me. Bring it back in. The big blaster. And that was shot wide right. And we got a penalty coming up on St Viator. And I don't be doing that. That's a good way you get yourself a second penalty. Minor for interference. Referees are like your mother. They're always right. Even when they're wrong, they're right. The face-off, bouncing around a little bit. Cleared ahead. And each team now sitting a player. Over to the far side. Ramblers. The give and go brought back into the zone. Ooh, the puck popped free, and nobody was there for the Ramblers. They had all gone in too deep. Coming back. Cleared out the center ice. Taken, and the shot hit the buzzer. We're done with the second period. 2-1. Loyola leads St Viator, and we'll be back with more. On the cable and the internet, this is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Buckle up, Illinois. It's the law. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago. So we go to the third period on this one, and the Loyola Ramblers leading the St Viator Lions by the score of 2-1 in the semifinals of the Thanksgiving tournament. And we're just about set for the drop of the puck here. A drop and the draw, and into the Loyola end of things. Ramblers will pick it up there. We're here to the near side. Both teams short a man. Penalties at the end of the period. Setting the play. Put to the side. And a whistle for the stoppage of play. Winner of this one takes on New Trier for the championship. Rotating it around the outside perimeter. And St. Viator letting them do it. Tried to go into the slot, didn't quite do it. As the Loyola penalty is over. Bounces up in the air over to the side. And up onto the netting of the goal on the far side. Stopping play. Now back behind the goal, wrapped around over to the far side, out to the point, held in the zone. Here's a shot pulled out of the air, grabbed and held on. Shot from the left wing. Here's a shot to save. Rebound shot. And a goal. The net dislodged, but it would dislodge after the goal. And the Loyola Ramblers lead this one 3-1 at 15:48 of the period. Into the zone again. The side, right through the slot, over to the near side. Cleared ahead. And all the way into the zone, but delay offside. And they didn't tag up. Actually, it would turn out to be shot on goal. And, well, we got a penalty as reason for the whistle. On the Ramblers, so they didn't take too kindly to it. 15:33, time of the penalty. Lions get it into the zone. St Viator. I know 3 schools with the nickname the Lions in the Chicago area now. St Viator, Lincoln Park, and Lions Township. They're the Lions. Over to the corner, out to the point. Held in the zone, and now the Ramblers clear. Brought back the other way into the zone. Spread it out. Put to the corner. Back behind the goal. Indecision on the part of St Viator. Tried to turn the corner and fell down. Out to the high slot. For checking. Making life difficult for St Viator. They get it into the slot. Got the shot away. Grabbed and held on. And the man scrum. Puck popped free. And the shot high and wide to the far side. Into the slot. The shot ran into traffic. And the whistle stops play. And a lot of glaring and whatever here. Man in the crease, I guess. Cleared out the center ice. Back behind the goal. To the dead corner. Over to the far side. Cleared up top. And into the zone go the Lions. Looking for a shot. They missed it. Shallow angle attempt, and that didn't quite work. Now centering into the slot. Short shot. In tight. Grabbed and held on. The whistle stops play. And the linesman goes down. 2 minutes for tripping on the linesman. Oh. Or tripping the linesman, I guess it would be. In a corner, back behind the goal line, over to the far side. Cleared ahead. Bouncing it around. Into the Ramblers end. Ramblers pick it up. Stolen away. Spread it out. The shot. Nothing doing. Back behind the goal. Broke it up as soon as it got underway. Bouncing puck. Back to the blue line of St Viator. Now the Lions try to feed it ahead, and the Ramblers control. Near side. And the shot sent to the corner on the far side. Cleared up top. Picked up by the Ramblers, and they'll flip it back deep into the zone. Back behind the goal. Picked up again. Shallow angle shot. Right into the slot. And the net dislodged, stopping play. You're watching hockey on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Glad to have you with us wherever you may be on our network line. Third period action. The Loyola O'Grady Tournament semifinals, Thanksgiving. Near side. And they'll bounce it along a little bit, picked up. Cleared out ahead. Spread it out, tried to center it all the way through to the far side. Out, and the Ramblers busted forward. They did have a man waiting for the puck on the blue line, but he was just standing there waiting for it. Let the play develop around him. And a whistle. And we've got a penalty for holding, I believe. Or did that signal interference? I'm not sure. It was kind of up high in that general area. But it's against St Viator, whatever it is. 11:19 to play in the period. 3-1 favor of Loyola. They face off. Out to the point. Back to the wing. Giving go. Tried to find the man in the slot. Didn't work. And again behind the goal. Back to the left wing. Up top to the high slot. The long shot. And grabbed and held on for the whistle stopping play. And the face-off right down here in front of us. We have to shoot here because of the facilities. Kind of at an angle all the way down on the one side of the rink here. Out to the point. Back to the wing. Looked to find the other wing, and he stopped and set the shot, looking for the shot. And when you got a back door like that, you got to shoot it right away. Up top, and dribbles just wide on the shot from the high slot. In the corner. And back behind the goal to the near side. Again to the high slot, the big blast. That ran into traffic. Back to the corner. Looking for the man on the far side. Got the shot away. And again, that was kind of a backdoor, but it slowed down going through the slot. Somebody got a hold of it. On the backhand, tried to sweep into the slot. The St Viator line's clear as they continue to penalty kill here. Waning seconds of the penalty. Put deep. Ramblers set the play. To the near side, into the zone. Put it on the backhand again and set it to the corner. Back behind the goal, back and right into the slot. Well covered by the defense of St Viator and cleared. Coming back. And all the way through, far side. Sent deep. Wrapped around to the near side and cleared. And here come the Ramblers back the other way. Loyola into the zone. Why do they keep on flipping it to the backhand? I can't get a shot away there. Shot and a save. You're taking yourself out of the play in a sense just by flipping it over to the backhand. Here's a shot and a save. The shot goes high and wide. Put back behind the goal. Cleared to center ice. Flip back behind the goal line. Bouncing puck right into the slot, and Clampton held to the ice to stop the play development. Yeah, scrambled it along. Picked up behind the goal, over here to the near side. Out to the point and beyond the point. Picked up by St. Viator. The Lions get it into the zone deep. Loyola controls, though, and brings it out of the zone. Here's a shot that went high and wide, actually left the ring. Faceoff moves outside the zone. Off the boards. Near side. Flip deep. Back behind the goal line. To the far side. Bouncing around, we lose the puck into the St. Viator bench. Up top. Turn around attempt, that didn't quite work. To the side of the net, grabbed and held on, and the whistle stops play. To the far side. In the corner, back behind the goal line. Centering attempt didn't quite work. They'll scrum it along. Cleared up top. They shot, they saved. To the near side. Back behind the goal line, over to the far side. And flipped up top and deep. Put into the zone, and bouncing puck, bouncing around a little bit, picked up by the St. Viator Lion. The shot, the save, and grabbed and held on for the whistle stopping play. And a little extracurricular stuff. Talking to each other over there. Little backhand attempt, and the save was pretty weak when it got to the goalie. Cleared to center ice, picked up on the give and go into the zone. Right in the slot, couldn't control the puck. And cleared to center ice. Far side. Get it into the neutral zone. Put back into the zone by the Ramblers as they reset up the play. Back over here on the near side. Centering attempt, that didn't work. Back behind the goal line. They'll scrum it along a little bit. Cleared out ahead, near side. And flip back deep into the zone. Out to the point and cleared to center ice. And coming right back. Here's the shot high and wide over to the far side. Cleared. And then put right back into the zone, back behind the goal. Over here to the near side. Up top, picked up by the Ramblers. And through the slot. The far side. Now picked up again by Loyola. They'll feed it out to the point. Shot ran into some traffic, but got to the backboard. Right to the side of the net, grabbed and held on, and the whistle stops play. And they're saying it's a goal on the... Yep, it's a goal on the wraparound. Now the old puck entered the goal on the near side here on the wraparound. Near side and picked up by St. Viator. They bring it ahead into the zone. The shot and the save up top. Loyola controls. Loyola brings it back the other way. Into the slot. Tried to get it in there. They couldn't quite do it. Near side. Yeah, look for the back door shot. And the save. Grabbed and held on. Near side. Cleared to center ice. Put back in the zone. The tag up. I guess they were copacetic at the time of the tag up because turned out to be a shot on goal. Shot to save. On the other end of the ice. There's a shot. And really couldn't get it underway. Deflected, I think, back behind the goal. Over here to the near side. They scrub it along a little bit into the dead corner. Picked up by St Viator. Oh, dangerously up the slot with the puck. Now into the zone. The long shot. Ran into traffic. Now sent back the other way deep. Ramblers shot, saved, grabbed, and held on, and the whistle stops play. And back behind the play, we have a little altercation. We have St Viator with the penalty. At 2:32, there's not the time to have that penalty. On the St Viator end of things, but I suppose it's a frustration penalty. Right in front, shot, save, right for the slot. Picked up by the Lions. Lions fed it ahead. And we got another penalty coming up. And the whistle stops play. And a little altercation on the end here again, frustration time. And we're adding more to it. What I think it's going to end up negating the initial power play. It is. And it'll be coincidental penalties. One will be for roughing and the other, well, one's for roughing and one's for that initial penalty, whatever it was, but they negate each other. Ramblers with the puck. Spread it out, near side. Wrapped around behind the goal, over to the far side. Back up top. And again around to the near side. Off the boards. Put deep. And again up high. A little backhanded to net decides, and that'll stop play. As we wind this one down. And a whistle, stoppage of play, and a little extra bump. Just they kind of blindsided each other. There was no penalty involved in that. Back behind the goal. We're into the waning moments here of the third period. In the corner. Out to the point. Rotated around up top. The far side, I forgot about that one penalty that's still on the board from St. Viator. That was before the coincidentals. Back behind the goal line. And against the setup. Near side. And cleared by St. Viator. And they did it a little too late. And it's icing. Up top. And Ramblers again setting it up. Put it into the zone. To the near side. And that be the game. And the Loyola Ramblers advance to the championship, to the tournament championship game against the New Trier Trevians with the 4-1 victory over the St. Viator Lions. So Loyola victorious, 4-1 over St. Viator. Very tough St. Viator team. They're starting to develop fairly well. Glenbrook North took New Trier to overtime to get to the championship. And Loyola gets to play New Trier, a big rivalry game again, for the championship of the Loyola O'Grady Thanksgiving Tournament for this year. And we'll have that game on the network. And for all of us here at the network, I want to remind you can watch this game on demand on YouTube as well as on our regular cable affiliates. And for all of us, we say as always, thanks for watching and so long, everybody.